This is Kirikali once again for another big day for RSL as we finally enter the semi-finals. Ready for the three bouts between two teams.
Supreme 5 and DropX.
Team 5 and Drop. Alright. Both ready to go as Supreme 5 is on the T side. TT's is DropX.
Surprise! Didn't think it was gonna be commentating at alone.
This is what happens very, very late.
Yeah.
Unmute.
Okay. So, DropX versus Supreme 5 in a best of 3. So we could be here a little while. So yeah. See on the pistol strap from Supreme 5 is a very spread out map coverage to begin with. They're going for the early window boost. I think Sangbik is able to find on the first frag, aim start to grab his team DropX's second in the pistol round, catching the connector pusher Serenes, but he's got to turn to the third player, which is Sawyer. But Sangbik with that PEX4. Very good shooting, able to turn and catch the palace aggression from Mech, so that will see DropX claim the first pistol round. So you think it's going to be besting this one, Kiri? Do you reckon it will be a DropX masterclass, or do you reckon we'll see a Brazilian team?
It's always tough when it comes to predicting whether Supreme 5 is gonna lose in a matchup, but DropX has been doing such a good job as well, and you can see it here. Oh my goodness!
See ya! Too Smart and Aimstar's favourite weapons, the FAMAS and C. If you didn't already know it before, you know it now. As that's a complete slaughter upon Supreme 5's middle rush. They are not going to get any further than top. So 2-0 in favour of DropX as we go into the third round. It looks as though it's going to be another 5-man rush, but they're going to try their luck with Palace this time. What do you reckon? It going to be another shutdown?
Very.
Sorry.
Oh, no, it's all good. Oh.
From Too Smart, getting digged to be able to do it, but this time around it's Serenes who will be able to get at least a kill, go back the other way. Once again, it's Too Smart with a 3k, Aimstar with a 2k, and the FAMASes are doing a heckload of work.
And just what I was about to say too is that I don't think this is the best approach from Supreme 5 on this full rush. We could see it again right there, and I wonder if they're going to keep doing this strategy on this fourth round.
Yes, well, this time around, I believe we will see Supreme 5 bringing some extra weaponry into this round with the AKs and SG buys. Player towards middle, but they've actually buddied up. So there's two players off towards split both ramp and palace, and then you've got two players lurking around in the apartment. So looking almost for the weak spots, or trying to bring players off of particular sites as the utility gets thrown into B. But I believe I could just seen a DropX player at that moment, but not to big thing else. So this utility saw drop past, but it looks as though they're going to inside the B apartments as they slowly make their way toward the apps position. And going in towards a choke point in the map. And the player to watch this would be Michael L, but he's currently not holding the angle. So he will allow some initial aggression. They now start to come out, but now he comes out of the cover, finds himself two dinks onto the third. Linux is going to have to chime in with a couple of kills himself. They'll gather bomb control. And then the support coming in from Mech through middle into short is going to get instantly shut by Linux, who had upgraded to an SG at that point. So that's the fourth round from DropX. They are looking very sharp going into the start of this. What are your thoughts so far with the DropX's initial showing?
No surprise. I mean, they have a lot of masterclass players. You go the same with Supreme 5, but the way that these guys have been going about it, they've just been the better team.
Too smart again. The second AWP kill. Aim start is there.
Oh!
Caught out by the deal. Sangbik likewise as well. So they've opened a window of opportunity, looking for the spray to that jungle player, but too smart with the deagle will find the route save. So still not quite made it into the bomb site as of yet. Soybeans, oh, that's a really good peek to shut down Linux and Sawyer onto Too Smart. So that will see Supreme 5 gather their first round. So hopefully for them, they will see a minor momentum switch. So they can get back to a tied up score of 4-4 to then take the. They will need to really be on their best form to beating this DropX team across a span of 3. Should it go to 3 maps, of course, being a best of 3. First map to win 2 maps or proceed into, I believe it will be the grand finals. We're in the semis now. So it's the first semi-final, so this is huge implications for both teams here. So both will be wanting to take as seriously as they can. I'm sure we'll probably see a team kill somewhere in this map.
Yeah, we've seen a couple this season anyway. Some are for trolls and some are just very unfortunate crossfires.
Indeed they are, but CB is definitely a place of a lot of trolls. As we see Supreme 5, they're actually creeping onto A site, especially Aimstar. He's not noticed anyone, he's not checked for that cross into back plays. He's managed to creep all the way to side and shoot Aimstar on the back of his head. So
Too smart.
Too smart on the AWP from stairs. He's got Sangbik here, however. So he's going to be looking for as many kills as possible, but Soyreens having planted the bomb at triple there, he's got support from CC if he needs it. So now the peak is not going to work out for him as Michael L will take him down. Sangbik spotted the player up on the catwalk. So who is in CT? Looking for that spray, can't quite connect it, but the ball from Mech will be able to guarantee that round. The bomb was not planted for him, so he had to land that. But being lower HP could have potentially had the wall bang onto Sangbik there, but you never. You'd have to find that shot there to start with. But that will see Supreme 5 get their second round. As we proceed into round number 7. So these creeping sort of tactics, slowly gathering map control, seems to be working Supreme 5 quite well, and the Ruto there, the couple of frags onto Too Smart and Aimstar, put DropX into a bit of
Sangbik.
Putting pressure there will reward him with the AK. Stop watching while Alice pushes. Oreens will grab a free kill. The return back players will shut down the rest of DropX. So score now being 4-2-3. So DropX having obviously the early sprint there just to give themselves the 4-round advantage. But now they see it shortened to a mere 1 round's difference. Supreme 5 will be looking for the equalizing round. Going to go for that mid-aggression. Oh, that shot is good, and the middle rush seems to be working out for DropX. They'll find 3, leaving it down to a 2 versus 4. Supreme 5 rushing to get this bomb down onto these. Both players are here for Supreme 5. That's Serenes and back play. So now DropX are going to need to work this replay. And the kills will go completely the way of DropX as they will gather their 5th round. That's from Sangbik and AIM. So a very, very good round on the eco from DropX to completely counteract the mid-aggression from Supreme. Obviously Backplay's having a little bit of trouble with the server. They're looking for a freeze time, so they'll get that.
Definitely need.
Sub in, Aim. Go for it. Sub in. Sub in.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at that! Look at that!
Unfortunately, well, for those of you who are hoping for Aimer to sub in, you'll definitely see some action from him and the rest of Team Cringe later on today, as Team Cringe will be going up against Doom in the other semi-finals bracket. So that will be another interesting affair. But by that point, we'll have our first confirmed finalists, either DropX or Supreme 5. So now Supreme 5 got their 5th member back in back play, so he is ready to go, and the rest of both teams good to go as well. As we get back into the action here, Aimstar catching a bit of early aggression. That put Supreme 5 on the back foot almost instant. So we're here lurking inside Palace. He's not going to get called out as of yet. Obviously Supreme 5, if you looked on the minimap there, you'll see that they were starting to move over towards that A site just to gather any extra utility that could be available for them in case there was any form of aggression as well, but not to be. DropX holding their nerve. And looks as though they're going to try and push this one back. However, Michael's positioning at the very top of. If he goes any further, he's sandwiched between 2 players right now. So dependent on which way they go, he could cut off any support from the other 2 players. And it looks as though they are going to be going for that B take, as you see the 2 Supreme 5 players making their way from the A side of the map. Michael could have cut those rotations off, but he's just not going to catch those players as of yet. Reens getting the kill onto Aimstar. Too smart from the market window as Supreme 5 looking to work this through limits here in short. He's got a teammate there as well, so left onto Naruto to try and figure out what he's going to do here. He's got no time to play on, and the Molly's just burned to death. The DropX claim their 6th round. 6-3 as it stands. Very good round from DropX there, just to really wait for Supreme 5 really just doing whatever they can. Molly will last forever and ever and ever, as Tarek once said. As we see DropX chucking a player into lower middle with Too Smart in the window. They've been able to find all the kills so
Oh
far
my.
into this round. And Too Smart finding a 4K from that window position. His teammate Michael L grabbing the other kill as well. So a seriously good round once again from Drop. Supreme 5 looking to work a tactical timeout now. This is where I think teams will be wanting some of these freeze times just to really discuss strategies, because both teams have got playing for that finals spot, so they're definitely going to want to take as much opportunity as possible to discuss what their plan of action is going to be and exactly what changes will be necessary to make. But Supreme 5 currently 4 rounds down. Not to say that they can't bring it back, because they very nearly brought it back the first time DropX went 4 rounds ahead. That's at the very start of. But I think they're ready to go now. They've obviously perhaps either had back plays make the calls, or perhaps Xeno's paid them a quick visit as to potential strategy. As we see now with the DropX players, or Supreme 5 players rather, as they look to be making their way to the apartments here. As now all 5 players are here, so not going to go for that map control as of yet. But Michael Lau with the headshot. Naruto will get the trade, but the jig is up. Now the Supreme 5 are needing to chuck down the nades just to defuse that molly. Linux there, I think his molly had ended up burning, so really another smoke was dropped on it. A bit of a game fault there, but this spray down from Aimstar. Supreme 5 were just not wary of his positioning, and they both get punished for it. That was 2 Supreme 5 players just rushing straight to the same location on the site, looking to get that bomb plant, but Aimstar hiding in the archways there, able to land the spray down onto both players. DropX now on to 8 rounds. It starts to get further and further away from Supreme 5. Aimstar nearly landing the. But this is going to be a commitment, but Mech is being shut down, and Naruto as well is being shut down by Aimstar with his AWP, controlling that middle section of. Nothing seems to be getting past him thus far, and it's not the first game he's been completely ruling the opposition with the AWP. We've seen him do this plenty of times through the tournament, Kiri.
Yes, we have, and he's just continuously doing so. And I wonder if this is going to be what we see from him throughout this series. He'll definitely see his way up to the final.
Oh, the peak from Soreens is really good. He's finally been able to outmatch Aimstar by sheer speed. But Sawyer able to land the 1D with back plays, timing in with the seconds as well. This just leaves it down to Michael L and Linux coming in from Connect. So back plays is already fallen. It's 2 versus 2. Michael L will find spray onto Soreens and Sawyer, so that will see DropX claim the 9th round via. So Michael L in a 2v2 situation, just going aggressive, taking those gunfights and winning out both duels. So that's a really impressive retake from Michael L. But if we have a look at the scoreboard, you'll see Too Smart. Once he's got the AWP, I think it's all hopes lost. You can see there it's 19-5 already. His nearest player, second fragger in the game, is Michael L, who's on 11. Those 2 kills in the closing stages of the last round. He very well desired as he opens this round with a singular frag before being traded by an. But it's 4-4 on the man advantage. DropX just managing these locations as to where Supreme 5 could be peeking from. Not really giving them as much opportunity to freely enter these new areas of the map. Too smart, just peeking in to Mech, who was holding the angle. Back place will get the kill onto Ames. So the fragging is just going back and forth. Look to optimize for this window push, but he's not ready, and he will be able to land the shot as well. So now it's gone back to a man advantage for DropX. Both Supreme 5 players lurking around the connected position. Not knows that they are there, and so does the rest of DropX. As Link finds Sangbic will then be able to grab the second to win the round. That's now DropX into double figure as we see them get ever close to winning the first map in the best of 3. So I've got 2 more rounds to see out this first half. Too smart. Peeking into middle, not seeing anyone. So they're going to throw some utility towards the A route, just in case there was a player there, but it's not. As we see now that the B kits start to come into fruition for Supreme 5, but DropX obviously finding the kills, and Too Smart again with the AWP. He's got 2 so far this round. Looking to throw the molly, but gets caught out by Serines, but he's not going to be a fan of those mollies, as he's already previously died to one. But Aimstar and Sangbic will be able to remove the last 2 players for Supreme 5. So that's 11-3 as we go into the last round of the first half. DropX, will it be a DropX winning it 12-3, or will it be Supreme 5 grabbing at the last say in the first half and bringing the score 11-4? Let's see how this round goes. So going for this middle play. Back play is a very good shot on the scout. Sawyer will likewise kill Michael L in the process. Linux watching for that short push. He's not going to give too much away here, holding a slightly passive angle. But he's going to hear everything going on here, and he's got all the players
my!
into. The only thing that stops him from getting that 4K is the team kill from Naruto in the process, but you saw that being a disaster from the moment that first player peeked into it, so that will see DropX claim the first half at 12-3. Jeez. City-sided map it, the claim has been. As we see DropX here looking to bring 3 players into underpass as the 2 first players will work their way out of the main. So going for that A split and working the aggression, and it's paying off for DropX here. perfect.
Oh, Michael. Oh my God, gets another one.
Yeah. 13-3 now. This map seems to be slipping away completely from Supreme 5. They are struggling to find their footing against the onslaught of DropX. DropX are working wonders in this first map. You see now, as we're approaching into the first buy round, let's see how, with upgraded weaponry, Supreme 5 looks to set up this defense here. It's a bit of damage has already been done to one of the Supreme 5. Russo getting a solid eagle kill onto Aimstar, who went for some early connector aggression. But now the trade eventually comes out from Linux, who's already bought the egg. Starting to open up this A site, but Sawyer and Serenes have something else to say, as they've shut down 3 players from the drop. The slow peek from Sawyer is not gonna pay off for him, but the 2 players waiting on for Supreme 5 will be able to close out that round. They'll see the 4th round on the tally.
Isn't all but over just yet. I mean, we could see possibly a late push from Supreme 5 now that they're at this CT side, and I think out for them.
As we now into the next round. DropX with a half by looking to get those trades, and it seems to have worked so far, as seem to push this short position as quickly as possible. Back plays with the Deagle, has got the 3k. Can he get the 4th? He spotted the 4th.
Oh!
Back plays with a massive 4k on the Deagle. If there's ever a player that Supreme 5 need to come alive, it's that player right there in back play. Out of nowhere, he was relatively quiet before now in this map, but he's suddenly come to life with an emphatic 4k with the D. Just really goes to show what he can do. But, it almost seems slightly futile with the looming threat that DropX being only 3 rounds away from map victory, but and Sawyer grabbing the first 2 kills in this round. For Linux cannot find the headshot onto Mech with the P250, going for this window. I'll drop X, and no one is there to counteract it, so they've got window control. This could be a turning point in this round. It's a 3 versus 4 situation, so they've got to be careful with how they play this one out. Back players is a bit wary that one player must be, or could be, boosted into which his suspicion would be right. The Pete coming out from the Ruto, landing a couple of shots. But likewise, damage being done going back the other way. Sees the drop onto Sandwich, but he's not going to land the shot. So Reese will be able to clear that one up.
Too smart.
Not ready for Too Smart being touched into the corner there. He's got to win out the clutch for 1 versus 2, but not looking the right way for back players who will seal that round as well for Supreme 5. I'll bring the score now at 13-6. So a round that could have gone a bit worrisome for Supreme 5. They expertly managed the situation and kept DropX at bay, but we'll see now how it is they really will fare against the full buy from DropX Sandvik. With a scout, will find the head of Mech. Too smart. Likewise, a Sandvik, barely an angle to work with, will land the headshot onto backplay. So that's seriously quick reaction time. You see as the DropX will get that A bomb plant, which Sawyer shut out from any retake possibilities. With an M4, he's got pretty much only one option, and that is to at this point saving the not such a bad idea, as money is not fantastic on Supreme 5's side. Gets the first exit flag. Quite lucky, judging that the teammate very nearby did Sam. So Sawyer able to get an exit frag as well as keeping that M. But just to reiterate, the money is not good, so even then it might just be the case that Supreme 5 will need to save this. Given that if they give this round away, it will be map point for DropX. So it's got to work some wonders with this round. Really turn the tide. Keeping the big guns, well, that's a life wasted there from pushing that middle smoke. Soreens will be able to deal with that. The bomb going down on A site, damage onto Soreen. As DropX keeping 3 players, on this A site. One of them has been taken out in aim. Back places, just climbing up in the box, catching that kill. Michael will find the first. Will be able to clutch this map.
Oh!
Oh, the transfer was golden, but Supreme 5, having stuck the bomb, managed to steal the round. The timing of that is unbelievable. What the hell? What the hell?
Look at the way that he aimed on both as well. That was just really good awareness and reaction time.
I'm taking a look on the replay on this. Literally, as his crosshair lands on the second player is when the bomb got defused. So, oh my!
Oh my Kalel, this turned off the round as well.
Michael is now feeling it. He's a bit frustrated.
Oh my goodness, he's going off!
He almost got that kill onto Serene. That was sorry Naruto, but that was Ames who landed that shot. As we see the bomb now down on A. 4 players alive for DropX and 2 players alive for Supreme 5 and back players. But it looks as though it's going to be another save round.
Oh, Sawyer!
Oh, he's only just finding one there. Back plays BC. Just don't give anything away. But he gets found in the last second by Sangbik. So that is no guns saved for Supreme 5. And a broken economy to go with. This should really see DropX take this map now, but just never ever. Now see the back to aggression. Aimstar leading the charge on the entry duties. And Michael Lowell guessing right, can get the preemptive shots, but draws Serene's out. Aimstar will get his third of the round, and that will see the first map go the way of DropX as they go 1-0 in the series on Mirage. Supreme 5, obviously, 1 or 2 points, giving DropX something to think about, but at the end of the day, it looks as though it's just a semi-final series at 1-0 so far. So as it goes, DropX in firm control, having won the first map on Mirage 16-7, but now we get to see a different map on Inferno, or in the form of Inferno, and do we expect to see anything different, do you reckon, Kiri? Or do we think it'll be more of the same for DropX?
Considering the talent that we've seen from DropX so far from each player, it'd be tough, but I think this will be a different outcome, at least because of the fact that it is a different map. I'm not sure who's in favor of this map, voted it, I should say, but we'll find out in a second here. Because this one, we have seen some really awesome plays, and speaking of which, there's that rush on the B.
On the P250, catching Aimstar, looking to cross over into the dark section of the B site, but now that's bomb for Supreme 5, looking to work that sound fake onto A. As you see, they're sending a lot of players aggressive. Michael Elf managed to find a 3 to 4 back plays, holding that corner, jumping out and seizing his prey in the form of Michael Elf, but a first round for, well, was a first round for Supreme 5, but it looks as though amazing hosting skills has seen Supreme 5 on the basis of 1 round. As the title series 1-1 as we go to the third match. So Supreme 5 is now level 1-1 on the series, and
that is tough. That is not how you want it to go. So then, are they going to be given the free round? Or
I wouldn't have thought so, but we never know.
I think they got it last time. I don't think it was them. I forgot what teams it was, but we had the same situation. They were able to give the 1 round to the team that won before the host messed up the system.
I believe that was it normally is bugs that does that with the servers, but nonetheless, sometimes it happens as we see Supreme 5 looking to operate this.
They not realize what it was.
I think.
Oh, okay, they are going to give them the free.
So they're going to allow Supreme 5 to have the free round. So.
He just walks up to him. Look how he's just walking up to him.
Good sportsmanship there. DropX just allowing Supreme 5 to grab the first round.
Definitely some good sportsmanship though there, DropX, because it was what happened to the point? What happened to the point? What happened to the point?
Time. Here we go. So we are starting from square one. You don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on here with this.
I think they were meant to let Mike get 3 kills as to what happened the previous round.
Ah, they want to keep the stats.
Yeah. Because I think that was going to alter the way that they were going to buy into the second.
Yeah, you want to make sure the funds are properly put. So I wonder if they'll actually allow it. We do see a couple of players They leave and come back. That's DropX down one. I think they might be switching the server, maybe. You see, I don't know.
Strange times these are.
Hey, Skilled, you could time him out a little. Oh, appreciate that, Zinho.
Uh-oh, what's happened? What's happened now?
Oh no, just the spam. Yeah. Okay, let's see if things go the way that they wanted to.
So they've got to allow Micah to get 3 kills. Well, at least I thought that would be the case. But...
I guess not. We're just gonna.
So, there we go. So now it's Mike going to.
Oh yeah, look at
be the
that.
hero.
Big
Look at
clutch.
this.
There's
He
one.
gets the first one. Can he get more?
Look how they just look at each other. There you go. Now, time to die.
You're a good boy and die for us, Mike. Time to die.
Oh, he doesn't look so nice with the knife. Oh, not better. Well, back to where we had last finished off.
But it was back plays that got the kill onto Micah last time, so we gotta restart it again. But,
That'd be so tragic if they had to do all that all over again.
or better yet, the server restarting itself. But nonetheless, here we
Great,
getting underway.
great minds think alike. Me and Amber said the same thing at the same time. Oh, island approach. It's on possibly towards A. From Supreme 5, they're gonna walk right into the double flank. You notice one, and that plays traded off, and lots of trades happening right down that hall into A. And now we're left with 2 for Supreme 5. Now down to 3 after the frag from Hood friendly. And Too Smart able to get onto Hood friendly mech by himself and is not able to clutch that one. Saying Bick will have the last laugh of that round.
So despite all of the crazy debacle going on with the first round shenanigans, we see that DropX will be able to manage that middle push from Supreme 5, that Sangbik with the 5-7, getting those 2 important kills and also the bomb control. There was always seemingly a doomed round from the get-go for Supreme 5, it seemed, having to be stuck in almost, it seems, a 2 versus 4 situation, and Too Smart looking for those flanking kills. So you see Supreme 5 4-man stack into Banana as they look to take the side.
Oh!
Aimstar, and it's a shutdown. Aimstar and Supreme.
Oh, what a nice kill though.
Naruto getting damage off, but likewise being damaged back. So he's now left alone in the apartment.
Definitely just try to save himself here. I don't think he'll be able to. There's way too many of them here, and they know where he is. At least they're getting close. See a couple step into the apartment.
Looking to try and save this gun, try and hold on to the AK, but hearing all sorts of footsteps lurking all over the place, all around him, so...
Oh, this is not a good push from him if he decides to. Either way, it's just gonna end up bad here.
The sound cues, he's given away his position there. He's looking to try and escape here.
Oh, very sneaky though. Oh, and gets...
Well, no! Can't quite escape too. Who'll claim the third of the round. But that was very slick from Naruto on the great escape.
Tried it there. That was very close. And he even got a kill there, but after one had spotted him, the rest were there surely to follow. Round start. Again, that push, and it's a stack. Possibly again onto A. They do get a kill there, Sangbik, and a couple more to follow. Back plays by himself, and he only has that Glock. Does get one kill though. Can he get another? Back plays. What on earth?
I didn't see him on the screen.
Back plays completely cornered down, but gets two dinks. Oh my goodness. Back plays. Really caught up in trouble here, but can he get something out of this round? And unfortunately dies to the grenade blast.
You're cheating. Trying to work some miracle plays with the Glock after almost seeming as though he's going to go on a Glock witch hunt, searching out all of those DropX players, dinking left, right, and center, trying to dodge bullets coming the other way, but won't prevail. Sawyer, that's a great shot on the jump from Sangbik, who had hit him with the jump scout. Hence, he is tagged to 30 HP is Sawyer, so that is kill advantage in the way of Supreme 5. Still no control as of yet, as they spread out throughout second. Back plays in apartments, not seeing any of these DropX players, so you could call that the apps is clear and could perhaps get second players in and around this portion of the map as they start to formulate their plans to a site execute. At the moment, the DropX setup is for the safe site is Linux holding that long cubby with Microsoft holding Pit, but there are no more players over here. See coming to assisting his teammate in the archers. Michael out 2 kills there, still holding onto the Pit, getting a collateral kill onto Hood Friendly and Naruto. If there's any player to hold Pit better than anyone else, you're looking at him in the form of Michael L. What a round by him.
I'm making that 4-1. And still, I think the chances are completely towards DropX here. Do you think Supreme 5 still has a chance in this? Catch back up and obviously try to gain this round.
Well, we'll see exactly how they adapt as more and more of this game goes on.
Oh!
As we see going for perhaps a collateral spray down again, but not to be. He's testing that smoke. Aimstar is holding in CT and will catch 2 players. Can he get the third?
Oh!
Naruto on the turn could get 2 himself. Another player in middle and into Pit as well. But I mean, B site is open. Has he got control of the bomb? That is the question.
I think he might. He is pushing there. At least that's what it seems. Doing it very slowly though, and he does have some time on the clock. Oh,
Arrow
Naruto!
goes in the way of Naruto onto Michael, but does he know of where the second player is? He looks away as Too Smart catches him out, but he did have the bomb, so B site was clear. Had he chosen to go to B, that would have been a free plant. But it's not to be for Naruto, but a nice try nonetheless. Coming to the seventh round of map number 2. Firm control in favour of DropX. ISR off the kills into middle with the SG finding the head of Linux. So let's see how Supreme 5 look to adapt to this man advantage situation. They've had that first kill go their way quite frequently in this half thus far, but have not been able to close out the rounds as well. But if they know about what this B defense is, but stacking in middle, the trades are there. Too Smart will find the kill onto Sawyer. He is second there.
Too
Gets the
Smart!
down on to the third. Back plays onto Aimstar. B site is opened up, and back plays is looking to monitor the aggression from the CTs as Too Smart comes rotating in. Back plays is on the site, however. Too Smart able to creep his way into the ruins here. Bomb will go down. Back plays focused on the CT. Naruto just got to watch this ruins location. He looks at his teammate. What do you mean?
Oh, back
the
place!
AWP shot. Sees another player coming from that position. Oh, nonetheless, it's actually managed to land the AWP shot onto two. But Michael available for the trade. But Naruto was looking at his teammate by the time Too Smart peeked it. What do you reckon? A bit of a throw?
I wouldn't really say it was too much of a throw. We've seen definitely worse. I mean, it's a tough one there because we did see at the very end. I don't know. It's tough. There's not much to really say about that one. I couldn't really call that a throw though. As we see the T's get bombarded with flashbangs and utilities, now having to push back. You see one still looking ahead, and that's Sawyer onto B site. We do see bomb control on both bomb sites by the CTs. Back plays slowly making his way forward. Ground here, and they've definitely been notified now after the gunshots onto his own teammates. As we do see one from Sangbik. But back plays does see somebody, does get killed off by Sangbik as well. Now down to one man, and that's Sawyer. Curious what he'll plan to do here with 9 health. Unlikely. Have to just try to save this one. Been around towards A, and he does have to take on 3 players. Sangbic. Just a very excellent round.
I think he had his scope on the SG was concealing the player push from pit, so unfortunately for Sawyer, he would not have seen that aggression regard, considering the gun model is in the way. But DropX now leading at 7 to 6 round advantage. Oh, that's a good shot onto Too Smart, who looked for that early mid. Good looking to get aggressive himself, not going to land the shots. Linux will find Naruto will trade that one out. But they're still pushing for that map control. I think they want to go grab one of those guns, or perhaps draw some sound cue off of B site, as Mac is here waiting for his teammates to close it before they start to play for this B tech. Flash going out, they've not checked the CT position, which means Sangbic will be able to stay alive for a little while before Aimstar can then find the 2 to give DropX their 8th round. So this match already starting to slip away from Supreme 5 a bit.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate. I thought possibly this map could have been a lot better for them. Obviously from the first round that they had won. But I think they're very starting to look left here for this team.
Deciding not to go for the B plays. Losing a man and just running back towards A site. It's all players from Supreme 5 are actually here. DropX rotating a man over. That molly was not quite what they had in mind. Still alive, Michael. Too Smart is good.
Oh, Michael L!
Bringing people left and right here. The last player hiding in that smoke on the side. His teammate Aimstar is making his way over here to the A site. He's about to reach the lolly, which he has done, and in doing so is able to remove Sawyer. So that is now 9 to 1 in favor of DropX. Oh, Too Smart. Collateral kill on the AWP again. And start double man spray down. And to B control is theirs. The aggression from Linux and Sang. That is 10 rounds for DropX. Supreme 5 being quite a long journey back for them now. They have to win these next 4 rounds to give themselves really any sort of opportunity at winning this. As currently with a man advantage, it's 3. Michael Elden looking to turn the odds out as he finds the frag onto back plays. He's got some support here, has Sawyer, and his teammate in short, and finds the kill onto aim stop, but Michael L, that pit player, damn pit, seems to be finding all the forthcomers looking to take that A site. Mech with the information that he's got the flank kill, and the last player being on A, he's going to be able to rotate off away from A. He's going to get this B plant here as Michael L has not made a move yet. I think he's quite trusting the likelihood that the Supreme 5 player would still be around this area, but unfortunately that's not going to be the case, Mike. As Mech will plant the bomb as he's going to take up position in ruins now. But nonetheless, very doable the situation from Michael. 48 HP, however, with the AK in play and a 1 versus 1, so he's only got the 1 player to a little bit of time to play with. He spots the head of Mech there and tag down some further HP. Looking to go for the stick, but Mech, with the bomb planted there, he'll be able to land the wallbang kill onto Michael L. Also helps the fact that he is also very low HP, so it's not going to take a lot to land that kill. But something, a nice little addition there for Supreme 5, grabbing their second. Whether they're considering this out of their reach or not, I'd imagine not so. We have seen some pretty crazy comebacks in the past, but they do have 3 rounds more to bring this scoreline closer. Trying to test that Molotov there, but it's not going to do itself any favours. Sangvik onto back place, however. So that puts the counter-terrorists into a man advantage. And given that they pushed these positions, Star and Too Smart on B, combining with this solid defensive setup, can find 3 kills. Like
Too Smart
rotating all over the map. But that round fell apart very quickly for Supreme 5 because they had that aggressive player removed from the round, and Sangbik with the information they hadn't spotted any extra players, so that opened the call to really push those rotates in the flanks as well. So really that looked as though it was going to be a doomed round from Supreme 5 had they not got, well, judging by the fact that they hadn't got the 2 site players. They were sort of between a rock and a hard place, so it's never really going to end well for Supreme 5 given their circumstances in that moment in time. But stuck on a force fire, Molotov burning at their feet, so they'll be able to get some pretty immense damage, but Naruto and back, finding some kills onto Sangbik and winning. Before looking to push back, they picked up a weapon or 2. So it starts to creep towards this B site. There is no players on B at the moment. But they don't know this Supreme 5. They could go for this, but unfortunately for them, here are the rotates into Too Smart and A-Star. Play is good for what?
Back plays!
Deagle with the peak from the Deagle. Oh my goodness me, he got a Deagle 4K and completely shut down the server in the first map. He's starting to work wonders again with the Deagle once again. Got to find Michael out to get their 3rd round here. Naruto has got an SG, sorry.
He just missed. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Michael L.
Can he get this defuse in? He's got the kill.
He got
the
it!
defuse in. A 1 versus 3 situation that looked as though Supreme 5 had it in the bag, but Michael L with these insane plays. That is just ridiculous. Michael L, what on earth are you doing, man? Completely slapping these opposition players left and right. Unbelievable play, too smart, grabbing the aggression, but they're not checking the sandbags, and you'll be able to only get the what two. Unfortunately, you won't be able to grab the third before Hood Friendly will shut him down. Sangvik, I don't know what on earth has happened to Sangvik. He's managed to kill himself. But Michael on the flank will be good to finding Naruto, but Hood Friendly will shut down that flank. 2 players to find. Should have bomb control. And if he chooses to go A, well, it was a free site, but Linux is waiting for him. I'd be trusting this split in the site defense, but Hood Friendly. About to run into Linux if he looks the right way. It's not ready for the position hold from Linux, so that will see the half score be 13-2 in favour of DropX as they now go on to the T side. See here, DropX looking to use the same strategy as to what Supreme 5 used. However, they're about to run into a double man banana as they now split off towards CT and site with the respective players. Michael L finding that opening kill. The trade going the way of DropX, it seems, but they holding the stuff. Still alive with the bomb.
Oh, back plays!
Can't find the third. I'm going to have to be right back if you wouldn't mind taking control of the match for a second.
Just let me know. Back. It's 3 rounds away, DropX, from getting into the final here, but Supreme 5 have had some things to say about that. They still push, although down by a lot. This time around, we see a couple of players at the bottom of the map here, the mini map. They'll take charge. Let's go towards that. Let's have to take on 2. I think see some action unfold away from that area, but here we go. Is Linux able to trade off, but also traded away. Naruto able to finish off that round. making it 4-13. That Supreme 5 have still managed to get a couple of rounds off here late into this map or series. They'll have to get plenty more, or it really does get close to a comeback run. Quick stack on towards B again, as we do see Too Smart get the first, and here comes a couple of more by Linux after trading off back plays, who got rid of Too Smart. Now down to 2-on-2. The T's get the bomb planted at B. Naruto is left along with Sawyer, and see some possible action here. Naruto closing in. Sawyer not so far behind. Here we go. There's one down. Sawyer all by himself. Bomb's about to go. Grenade drops some health, and the bomb will definitely go off here. So 4-14. And DropX get another round. The rounds start. Taking charge here, possibly. Actually, no. Already a quick encounter. Get there in time. All it does stop this charge. But we do see some action here. Sawyer getting a frag onto Michael L. Find that A site. Couple of more from back plays. I'm trying to get a hold of it. Sorry, you guys. As Naruto does spot, I believe, just one of the members of the T side near A. Does get chased out. We see a push here from AIM and from Linux, who's able to get the kill on the Hood Friendly. Right. See another counter as Naruto also killed off, and make it another. Right, trying to get that final kill of the round to hopefully give another round towards Supreme 5. Linux, who's down to 6 health. And is taken out by Mech.
I'll say I'm back.
Perfect timing. We just saw another round win for Supreme 5.
Nice. Okay, so unfortunately, what was dragging me around the house, getting me to do a couple of things.
All good. All good.
But as we see here, CT side seems to be benefiting Supreme 5 thus far. Looking for those
the Molly kill.
Back plays as Molly finding Michael L. They're swinging to find a kill onto Linux as well. Oh, that's a good dink from Aimstar. Sangbit will be able to trade that one out, but Mech is set up in CT with the AWP, so he's going to be watching this cross to sight and be able to land the shot. So that's now the 6th round for Supreme 5. not completely out of this, even though DropX are 2-round wins away from the major final. But we'll see if Supreme 5 have something to say about that. Looking for this app's control to DropX. Looking to find perhaps an aggressively positioned CT. They will find mech. So that is a positive for DropX, but so looking to push long ways. Will be able to find A-Star. Sangbek's putting pressure onto sight, and he will find both CTs here. So that leaves it to a 4 versus 2 situation for Hood, Friendly, and Backplay to retake this A site. And the peek from Sangbek. Linux, I don't know what he's done there. He's managed to team kill Michael, but Too Smart will be able to manage the situation. That puts DropX on to series point. One more round and they will be confirmed the first grand finalist of RSL Season 4. That looked as though that was almost going to be a complete scuff from Supreme 5. It looked as though Backplays had dropped the M4 for Hood Friend, but he opted to keep the fan as wary of that lively push. So now come into the last round. Supreme 5 opting for, again, this 3-man A site. Testing shots. All players from DropX are here, so Naruto will get the first kill, grabs the second, onto the third, and Michael L, the last player alive from DropX, gets the second.
Oh, Michael L!
What is going on? He's not been tagged yet. 100 HP, 2 players to 5. I think timing might get the better of him here, however.
Oh! Oh my
no.
goodness!
Oh my life.
Could you
Had
imagine?
he had the ace, that would have been the ace to win the semi-final. That would have been unbelievable. Winning with an ace. Unbelievable plays from Michael L on Inferno. He has had a good semi-finals, hasn't he?
He really has, and I'm very happy to see doing in the final, but of course, it's still the best time to say so. They have one more round to get.
No early kills in this round as DropX look to spread themselves out using this Tech 9 player as bait in Sangbek, but Naruto will happily pick up a free kill there. Now they start to make their way towards B, not giving away any sound. So that's 2 deagles and 2 rifles to take this B site. And at the moment it's holding the site to
Michael L.
dispatched of that B defense, and now it's left to a 3-man rotate for Supreme 5 to save these spots. 2 players still alive for DropX. Michael L being one of those players. He has been on fire, but Liv is the other player. He's got to be careful about the banana push. He gets the first, so he's got to switch to the banana player, but he's not able to do so.
Oh, he didn't notice him.
But unfortunately can't connect the shot, so now it's going to be Naruto. Has he got time here? He has. So staying in this on the very clutches of defeat. Is the Supreme 5 player by the skin of their teeth are winning these rounds to keep these semis going. Currently 15-8, so they've got a lot of these rounds to try and against a clinical DropX team. What do we see here? That aggressive mid take. And it looks as though they're going to be going to the way of DropX. Looking to try and find something on the peak does Sawyer, but Aimstar will silence him before Mac will get a flanking kill onto Sangvik. It's a 3 versus 2 situation post plant for DropX. So this retake is gonna get a whole lot harder for Supreme. And Backblaze has only just reached top mid. A Deagle can find too smart though, so this can be doable. Linux is waiting for it. Looks for the second will get the kill to win the semi-finals. That will see DropX become the first confirmed finalists in RSL Season 4. GG's to both teams, and congratulations to DropX on reaching the finals, but well played to Supreme 5. They definitely